But from the divine perfection which we have shown, his goodness may be inferred. For that by which each thing is called good is its proper virtue. For it is the virtue of each one that makes the possessor good, and renders his work good. Virtue is a kind of perfection, for then we say that each thing is perfect when it attains its own virtue, as is clear in the 7th of Physics. From this, therefore, every good is that which is perfect. And hence it is that each one desires its own perfection as its own good. Now it is shown that God is perfect, so it is good. Again, it has been shown above that there is some first mover and immovable, which is God. But it moves as if it were moving completely motionless. That moves as desired. God, therefore, since he is the first mover and the immovable, is the first desired. Now something is desired in two ways, either because it is good or because it appears good. The first of these is that which is good, for apparent good does not move by itself, but according to the fact that it has some form of good. But good moves by itself. The first desire, then, which is God, is truly good. Still, it is good that all things desire, as the philosopher well says, 1 Ethics. But all things desire to be actually according to their own mode, which is clear from the fact that each thing, according to its nature, is opposed to corruption. Existence, therefore, constitutes the principle of good, whence also through the privation of the act of power, evil results, which is the opposite of good, as is clear from the philosopher in the 9th of Metaphysics. But God is a being in actuality, not in potentiality, as was shown above. So it's really good. Further, the communication of being and goodness proceeds from goodness. This is evident both from the very nature of good and from its reason. For naturally the good of each is his act and perfection. But each of these acts as it actually is. But by doing he spreads his being and goodness to others. Hence it is a sign of the perfection of something that can produce something similar, as is clear from the philosopher in the 4th of Meteors. But the reason for the good is that it is desirable. That is the end, that also moves the agent to act. For this reason it is said that good is diffusive of itself, and is. But this diffusion belongs to God, for it has been shown above that he is the cause of existence for others, just as a necessary being in himself. So it's really good. This is why it is said in the Psalm, "How good the God of Israel is to those who are upright in heart." In Lamentations 3:25 it is said, "The Lord is good to those who hope in him, to the soul that seeks him."